Okay, there we are. Welcome, Screen Thing fans. Welcome, Screen Thing fans. I had to make sure I give you guys some love and show you guys some appreciation for all the hard work that you do. Presence, a neon film, seemed like a A24 type film, but this movie, Presence. Now I saw it a while ago. I thought I already done this review. I think I just ended up talking about the movie, but never made the review. This is a Steven Soderbergh movie, and I was like, kind of thrown back when the film came out because I couldn't believe like it's total misdirection. Now, I thought this was the new Amityville Horror. I mean, from the sound, everything. I'm like, man, this movie's incredible. They showing the house. Let me see if I can play.
Like, what's what like?
Look how creepy.
I never had anybody die.
Scary. And it goes on.
What do you mean?
Like the world cracks apart. You fall into this hole.
I'm like, damn, this thing's gonna be incredible. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it's gonna be incredible. It's literally all of this that you see. It's just a family. I'm like, okay, this is just a white family in the suburbs. Where's the horror? Instead, I get this cerebral, introspective movie. Hold on. That takes me away from what the film was supposed to actually be. I'm thinking, like, wait a minute. This is supposed to be horror. Nope, no horror. Just more BS. Sorry about that. Package just came in. They out of pocket. Now, this is a cerebral movie where this family moves into a house, right? The house has the ghost living in there. So they move in and you see it from the perspective of the ghost. Yes, the ghost. So you're looking at the ghost, looking at all these people. Now the ghost, you don't know if it's a friendly ghost like Casper or a poltergeist like get out of my house. This is my place ghost. So what you're stuck with is a film that you don't know where the hell it's going, and you're waiting for it to happen. So I'm listening to the dialogue because I could tell, okay, the dialogue is going to tell us what's going on here. And this family is so divided. There's so much craziness going on in this family that you got to piece it together why the family is divided. The son is dedicated and seemed to always be connected to the mother. She is totally vested only to the son. The father only communicates with the daughter, who had a friend commit suicide or drug overdose, is what they called it. And it's wrecked her life. She had a mental breakdown because of it. The brother is basically now he's a social pariah now. And now he's happy this year. The most popular guy in the school is friends with him. So he's like, finally, I got something for me. Now, while this is going on, all hell is breaking loose. Now, while all hell is breaking loose, meaning that the dad is not happy about what's going on. Like he's thinking the whole family's wrecked. The wife don't communicate with him. She's like, if you want to do it, whatever you want to do, but just remember, I did all of this for you. And it's like, well, what did she do for her son? They never really explain these things. So it's so cerebral. You gotta like piece together what's going on. Whatever happened, money was taken or whatever from a company. Dad might be losing his job. It might be investigation. He might be losing things. And it starts off with them buying into this house. And whatever the ghost is, it lives in this girl's room. And okay, you're waiting for action to happen. Nothing really happens in this movie. Uh, it's all pre whatever. Then she ends up dating the guy who's the star of the high school. He's just all of a sudden showing interest into the sister with all the issues. And the ghost feels somehow connected to this girl. The brother hates her, feels like she cost him his entire life. Like, I could have been so further along if it wasn't for you. Now, I'm just getting out this social pariah thing. And they're like one of the scariest movies you'll see this year. Awards watch. I'm like, who said that? Because this is not one of the scariest movies. This is like one of the most duped into a movie experience you're ever going to see. It's a psychological drama. That's all it is. It's not horror at all. There's no horror in this film. Everything is dialogue. They have one bit of action scene and it lasts for 5 seconds. The ghosts start making things shake, stuff falls down, and starts flickering lights because it gets mad. So the whole house knows there's a ghost there. They go outside to have a meeting and decide to still stay in the house with the ghost because they think, well, this is nice. We have a ghost. She thinks it's her friend came back from the dead, and her friend is in that house, and she's there with her, so she doesn't want to leave the ghost. Then they call a lady in there to investigate what's going on. And I'm telling you, I give this movie 1.5 stars out of 4. It's not for everybody. Maybe if I didn't get duped into this. Now, the dialogue, the father did a great job. The father, Lucy Liu, did, for them playing their role in this drama, I could see it going there, but I don't want to tell you what happened at the end, even though I want to tell you what happens at the end, because this thing is probably streaming right now on your television. And to tell you I knew where this was going is an understatement. I've just seen too many movies to know when somebody looks creepy. And it's like, okay, this person ain't no good. Then it supposedly pieces the story together, and a lot of people didn't understand the ending. I think I know what they mean or where they want the ending to be because of what the lady had said, the psychic lady, certain key words she was using. It's just that when you see so many movies, it just happened to play out in the way that you see it. And a lot of times it just plays out that way. And it's not your fault, or it's not anybody's fault if something happens. If they deliberately like mislead you into thinking this is what it is or isn't, you're forever gonna be in a stuck in conundrum of trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Because in the end of the day, when the rubber meets the road, this isn't gonna make sense. And people are gonna figure that out. And once they figure that out, you're done. There's so much people could learn from the ideal presence of what a film is supposed to do and what it's supposed to bring, the energy level. Is it suspenseful to a degree, but not really that much. You're just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. And you're stuck like that for a while. Wow, you're like scratching your head like, the hell is this? And you're doing that constantly in this film. It's like you're lost. You don't get it for a while. And then it's like you don't care. I'm seriously. You get to the point where you don't care. It's like, is this a haunted house? What's going on? Yep. So if you watch Presence, now ain't what Presence is now. If I was to watch it, I probably would have a different review. I'd probably be like, okay, 2 stars out of 4, but I would probably not watch it again. But that's where it is. It's nothing that's gonna make you write home and be like, man, I just saw the most epic movie in the world. So it's a it's a watch. It's like one of those Saturday nights or weekend specials that they would have on that's trying to say a message, like Say No to Drugs type mini series that used to come on television. This is one of those. That seemed like you would have saw this on like CBS. It's got a point at the end of it. You know, like don't do drugs. It's like one of those messages. Uh, I'm serious. It's like that. Now, exactly. Exactly. I finally saw Parasite is overrated. You got to know what film you're going into when you're going in to see it. It has an effect. I thought I was going in to see an Amityville horror film. That ain't happen. That ain't work. They were like, nope, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. The Marshawn Lynch movie. Love hurts. He's like, I'm waiting to see the Marshawn Lynch movie. It was kind of ridiculous. The action scenes was pretty cool, but it was kind of ridiculous. Uh, yeah, you're not gonna remember that movie in about T minus 2, 3, 4 more seconds. You know, Hard Eyes was pretty good. That's like a that could be your new horror series. But yeah, we got the reviews on here. So anyway, thank y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to join the membership. I'm out.